Tēnā koutou, ko rangatautau te maunga, no tāmiki makaurau aho, ko William Pike, taku no, no reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Well, hello everyone. I'm over here, down here in the corner. Thank you so much for joining this William Pike Challenge episode on community service. If you're new to the William Pike Challenge, then we are an EOTC program for schools. We love challenging young people to step outside of their comfort zones and develop essential life skills for the future. Soon, I'm going to be talking about all things community service. Now, I mean, things like what I do for community service, why community service is really important, some success stories, and then I'm going to leave you with some community service ideas that you can all get started with right away. So, first up, talking about my community service. Now, I really love to leverage off my strengths and my passions when it comes to community service. For example, what you can see here is I'm a trained peer mentor for new amputees. So let's say someone loses a leg. Well, I'm trained to meet them, to encourage them in their limb loss journey and give them some inspiration and answer any questions that they might have. So I do this for free. I do it in my own time, and it's helping others, and it's great for my mental health as well. I also take my daughter out to a local park once a week. We go for a bushwalk, which is the fun aspect to it. While we're there, we also pick up and collect rubbish. So these are some really good examples of participating in community service that I'm really passionate about and motivated about, looking after our environment and also helping other people. So my question for you people is, what are you really passionate about? What are your strengths? Surely you can leverage off those somehow, some way in your community. Let's talk about why community service is really important. So, like being part of community service, I believe, and being part of your community, I believe is essential. So it helps you feel connected to others. Like it's a positive boost for your mental well-being. And I don't know about you, but it gives me those warm, kind of fuzzy and kind of happy feelings. In fact, through research, if you want to dive into it, for your healthy development as a young person, getting involved in community service is really important. That's why community service is a really important part of the William Pike Challenge. And I just want to give you guys a wee reminder that to complete your community service through the William Pike Challenge, you'll need to have done 20 hours. Rightio. I now want to share with you some amazing examples of what students have been up to through the William Pike Challenge. And I'm sure you're going to draw some inspiration from these three. So the first one here is a story about Charlie. He's been volunteering at Belly Full. Belly Full cook, and they deliver meals to whānau with young babies who really need our support. So Belly Full have supported nearly 5,000 whānau, and they've delivered nearly 30,000 meals. And I'm told that families are loving Charlie's baking. Apparently it's to die for. So let's think about it. What might have Charlie, or actually no, what did Charlie get out of his community service? Now, I know that not only is he making a big difference in people's lives, but he's also learning how to be part of a team. He's building networks, he's being organized, he's taking on leadership roles. And just so you guys know, off the back of that, Ballyful have got branches right across the North Island and the South Island. So you can get involved just like Charlie did and make a big difference in your community. Next up, we have got a great story about a beach cleanup. Really simple, really easy to do. And this is a story about Max and Miley. And what they did, Mikey, what they did is they joined Sustainable Coastlines to clean up their local beach over the weekend. So this is a great form of community service. It can be done by yourselves or as a school or as an organization or with an organization, just like Sustainable Coastlines. We've all got a local park, we've all got a local beach or a bush area that needs to be kept clean. So people, get those gloves on, grab a bag. Now, if we're to reflect and if I'm to tell you what did Charlie get out of his community service, what did Max and Mikey get out of his community service? They got things like building connections. They got to know each other better. They were able to kind of take on leadership roles as well, develop respect for their backyard and the environment. So really important stuff, which these two guys, Max and Mikey, are really getting out of being part of community service. next up. This is a cool one, and you can do it from anywhere. So this is a story that is about Aisling. So if you're skilled at arts and craft, or just making something, could be building, then I reckon you can use that to your advantage to create things that can be donated, just like Aisling. So Aisling made these pet cushions, and then she eventually donated them to the SPCA. Great idea. So she'd never used a sewing machine, I understand, and she made 4 whole pet cushions. Really impressive. So what did she get out of this community service? Well, she was able to learn new skills. I hear that determination was really important, so was organization. She set herself some big goals. She was creative, and there was a bit of problem solving involved too. So all really critical skills for today's world. To finish up those awesome stories, I want to leave you now with some community service ideas that I know are going to help you out. I'm hoping these ideas can give you inspiration, and even if you can't do these exact things that I share with you, I'm sure you'll be able to apply them to your setting, people in your community. Collect and donate is my first idea for you. So you could donate food to your local charity. It could be to Food Banks New Zealand, which has got areas where you can donate all around the country, or Salvation Army, which is nationwide too. So you can drop off any food to the Countdown Food Rescue Bin, or you can go to a Salvation Army. And a lot of students, like this one here, have been doing food drives, putting posters out at school, posts on social media with the help of their parents. They've been collecting this food and creating great big piles like you can see here, and then yes, donating it to Food Bank or the Salvation Army. Great form of community service. Next piece I've got for you is a great idea about backyard battle. So this is all about keeping your backyard tidy, picking up rubbish, and everyone's got that special place. So you guys can get stuck in by yourselves, or you can register your backyard battle with Keep New Zealand Beautiful. Hop onto the website, you can register what you do, you can learn about picking up rubbish, places that need it, might get some ideas about where you can make a big difference as well. So that's our second idea for you for community service. And our last one that we're going to finish up on is about the services, the fire and the police. So for those of you that are living rural, I really encourage you to talk to your local fire station, or perhaps your St. John ambulance, and see if you can volunteer your time. This has been popular amongst rural students, and fire brigades always love a helping hand. And, you know, this could be a great choice if you're thinking of a career in the fire brigade or similar. So if you people can sew, if you can clean, if you can pick up rubbish, if you can cook, if you can organize events, you can totally do community service. If you're looking for other ideas, if that wasn't enough for you today, then I really encourage you to have a look on our Challenge Hub under the resources page, search through community service ideas. Next thing you can do is just to jump on Google, search community service in your particular town or area. Hustle as well, talk to people, talk to teachers, to families, to coaches, and get the word out there that you're ready to give back and help out your community. And you'll find people will begin to come to you for those community service ideas. Thanks a lot for watching this community service William Pike Challenge episode, and I look forward to seeing you again next time.